Scary Town True Stories present Crimson Snowfall, the unsettling murder at Christmastide. Amelia, a vivacious soul, was the heart of this town. She'd only gotten back 6 months from the Miami International University of Art and Design at the age of 22, and had opened her own fashion center in this small town, a venture that had brought celebrities all the way from California to this town in the middle of nowhere, only because Amelia's work spoke for itself. She had some great offers, but gave them up for Evergreen Hollow. But on that fateful night, her pulse was silenced by the brutality of a killer lurking in the shadows. I caught wind of the case, a puzzle that required a detective's touch. Amelia, once a vibrant spirit, now lay at the center of a chilling crime scene, bathed in the ominous glow of crimson snowfall. Her hands were bound, and her eyes were still open. The Christmastide celebration, a joyful gathering turned violent, awaited my scrutiny. As I stepped onto the snow, it was clear this festive night would be etched in the town's history for all the wrong reasons. The atmosphere was thick with the essence of Amelia's aroma. I could smell her blood and perfume mingled together and still lingering in the air. As we stood there, I felt a cold breeze and a strange tingling in my spine, and from the trees, a spectral figure emerged among the revelers, draped in the haunting hues of blood-red winter, a silent witness to her own demise. The lights flickered and went out as the entire place plunged into darkness. I could not believe what I saw, a figure which some believed to be Amelia's ghost. I have worked on many murder cases, but have never seen anything like this before. When the lights came back on, I saw a woman in white, standing among us, pointing accusingly, not at the murderer, but at fellow townsfolk. Their faces were etched with guilt because they knew who did it and why he did it. The accused, a face among friends, crumbled under the weight of their own malevolence. He knelt and took his bloody hands from his pocket, trembling. Come to realize it was her ex-boyfriend who let jealousy get the better of him. He confessed that he didn't mean to do it, and that it was all a misunderstanding and an accident. But as we closed in on justice, a bone-chilling realization struck me. The devil wasn't in the details, it was in the aftermath. As the cuffs tightened around the murderer's wrists, Amelia's spectral figure dissipated, leaving behind an unsettling void. It hit me like a freight train. Her accusing gesture wasn't towards the killer, but at the collective guilt of the town itself. The crimson snowfall stood for an omen of doom, intensified. The accused wailed, the townsfolk screamed, and the very ground beneath Evergreen Hollow shook with an otherworldly force. The crime, it seemed, was merely a symptom of a deeper malaise. The town, with its charming facade, harbored secrets darker than the longest night. And as the crimson snowfall painted the streets, Evergreen Hollow descended into a never-ending nightmare of its own making.